Hilary Swank's path to stardom, from indie darling in Boys Don't Cry to powerhouse in Million Dollar Baby, has always been paved with authenticity, her Oscar-winning portrayals rooted in raw human empathy. Off-screen, that compassion shines just as brightly, as evidenced by a recent airport encounter that could have spiraled into tabloid fodder but instead blossomed into a profound exchange of understanding. At Los Angeles International Airport's bustling baggage claim, Swank found herself at the center of a fleeting tension with Jada Bafis, a Washington mother whose family was embarking on a make-a-wish journey for her two sons battling Duchenne muscular dystrophy (DMD). What began as a protective snap from Swank, misinterpreting Jada's phone use as paparazzi intrusion, evolved into a touching reconciliation, with the actress not only apologizing but delving deeply into Jada's world, forging an unexpected bond over shared maternal instincts and personal ties to the illness. The scene unfolded amid LAX chaos, weary travelers jostling for suitcases, the hum of announcements overhead. Jada, preoccupied with coordinating her husband Brian and sons Mason, 7, and Jack, 4, fumbled her phone to call home, unaware that Swank, flanked by her 2-year-old twins, faces shielded from public view, perceived it as a covert snapshot. For Swank, 51, motherhood is sacred territory. Since welcoming her little ones via surrogate, she's been a vigilant guardian of their privacy, a stance born from years navigating Hollywood's predatory lens. You got what you needed? Get what you came for? Enjoy that picture, she reportedly quipped, her tone sharp with defensiveness. Jada, caught off guard, later shared on Instagram, post now deleted, how the exchange soured the start of their Disneyland dream. A make-a-wish escape crafted to etch joy amid DMD's relentless progression, a genetic thief eroding muscle strength, confining once active boys to wheelchairs. Yet, grace intervened swiftly. Swank, upon learning the truth, reached out not with a perfunctory sorry, but a genuine overture. She also took the time to learn about our family, Jada recounted in a candid interview, her voice warm with surprise. What followed was a dialogue that transcended the airport's fluorescent glare. Texts exchanged, stories swapped, apologies layered with insight. We both apologized to each other, Jada noted, reframing the incident as two triggered mothers ensnared in a human misunderstanding. Swank's protectiveness, Jada now sees, was a fierce mama bear reflex, no malice intended. In turn, Swank lamented the narrative's twist into negativity, a reminder of how quickly context evaporates in echo chambers. The depth of their connection stunned Jada, who hadn't anticipated resonance from a stranger. It turns out that she has a personal connection with the disease, so she was able to have a connection with me, she shared, details veiled but impact palpable. Perhaps a friend's child, a charitable cause, or research advocacy. Swank's Africa Outreach Project extends to health equity, and DMD's global toll, affecting 1 in 3,500 boys, aligns with her humanitarian ethos. This shared thread dismantled barriers. Conversations flowed from maternal fears, nights worrying over milestones missed, to triumphs, like the boys' unbridled glee at Disneyland. Despite the rocky prelude, Mason and Jack had an absolute blast the entire time, Jada beamed. Treated as VIPs, they rode Dumbo endlessly, met princesses who knelt at wheelchair level, savored Mickey-shaped treats, magic undimmed by illness. Swank's response exemplifies celebrity done right, accountability without entitlement. In an era of ghosted apologies, she engaged, learning DMD's nuances, progressive weakness, respiratory risks, shortened lifespans, Jada's advocacy through rare disease forums, the Bafis family's resilience. Brian, a steadfast partner, juggles caregiving with work. Siblings bond over adaptive play. Swank's twins, though worlds apart in circumstance, mirror universal parenting joys, first steps, bedtime giggles, fostering empathy's bridge. Jada feels bad for the initial post's fallout, but redeemed by Swank's follow-through, a model for navigating public missteps. This encounter ripples outward, spotlighting Make-A-Wish's alchemy, granting wishes that defy prognosis, infusing ordinary families with extraordinary memories. For the Bafises, Disneyland wasn't escapism but affirmation, proof that DMD doesn't define delight. Mason's wide-eyed awe at fireworks, Jack's hugs with Buzz Lightyear, priceless antidotes to hospital routines. Swank's involvement subtly amplifies this, her platform a megaphone for under-the-radar causes. DMD, often overshadowed by flashier battles, claims lives silently. Awareness, as Swank's gesture shows, starts with listening. For Swank, it's personal evolution. Post-twins, she's balanced career, upcoming Alaska Daily arcs. With advocacy, her snaps humanizing an icon. Jada's family meanwhile carries forward, holiday cards perhaps winging to Swank, bonds enduring beyond baggage claim. In a world quick to judge, their story whispers. Misunderstandings mend through curiosity, empathy the ultimate wish granted.